Pineapple Gang is non-fungible, wonderful, and I'm back with another Ecomi and VV video. We on the balcony, we out in nature, and I'm feeling wonderful, man, so let's get into this. So I believe that $1 Omi is very possible, and that's because of staking, burning, Immutable X, and mass adoption of cryptocurrency. So I want to talk about staking first. So yesterday we got some of the details for the Master Collector program, and this really showed how they're going to gamify the VV app, you know, that gives more value to owning certain NFTs, gives more value to Omi holders and people who hold multiple NFTs. This will cause so much more action in the marketplace that will, you know, not only add more liquidity, but it will also add a huge burning process in the middle of it. However, with the Omi token, there will also be incentives for staking. So, you know, when Omi goes to $1, it doesn't necessarily mean that every single person who owes Omi can cash out at that very second. No, because a lot of people will have staked their Omi, a lot of people will have burned their Omi and have that value into NFTs. So there are so many, you know, different catalysts surrounding what can actually bring Omi to a $1 price range. And you know, I was studying the Hex crypto, and they have a staking process similar to how Omi does, but with Hex, you know, they have a similar amount of tokens. So they have about 650 billion tokens, and Ecomi has 750 billion, and in circulating supply, they both have close to 170 billion in circulating supply. However, Hex, you know, once the staking process was added, Hex went to a 40-cent range. I believe that with these staking tiers that Ecomi is offering, that we will see a lot of people staking their Omi to earn certain tiers. This will allow a lot more to be taken out of circulation. Then when you have certain secondary market trades and land, which they said that Omi to land will take Omi directly out of circulation too. So with the process of staking to earn these tiers and with the process of burning tokens, I believe that we will see a super finite amount of tokens that are actually available to even be cashed out, which can bring a lot of the remaining tokens that's still in circulation to a higher price range. And you know, with the burns that are going to happen, this is going to be major because you have all of these different users. Think about where Omi is right now. Omi has 67,000 users or holders, and the app has about 700,000 users. So you have to think that right now, only a small percentage of people are able to even hold Omi right now and even do certain things. You know, with Immutable X coming, we're going to see major listings to, you know, a lot more exchanges because Omi will now be an ERC20 token. And think about what's about to happen with Immutable X. You know, we already seen that TikTok is using Immutable X. We see that Alluvium is using Immutable X. We see that Coinbase is using Immutable X. And we also know that Coinbase is dropping their own NFT platform. Also, shout out to Nexus because he realized that with DC's last free NFT drop, DC actually minted these NFTs on Coinbase. And we also know that there's a connection between DC and Ecomi. And we also know that Coinbase already sent out an email talking about Ecomi. So this is major for, you know, mass adoption. Right now, they said that with the Coinbase setup for, you know, launching their NFT, they had 1.5 million people sign up. Right now, OpenSea only has about 300,000 users. So if you understand that Coinbase now has a 70 million people using their app, this could be major because all of these people will now be able to buy certain NFTs. Also, the thing I learned about the NFT market right now is that a lot of projects are dying down. You know, when it came to Mechaverse, to me, Mechaverse was really that last super hyped NFT. And to be honest, we see that the prices are going down on Mechaverse. So I believe that right now people are kind of wondering, how should I judge NFTs now? You know, a lot of people are losing money. I'm seeing people losing tens of thousands of dollars because they took a loss on some of these NFTs. People want to invest into the right NFTs. They want to invest into safe NFTs. And guess who has that? Ecomi and Vivi. They have these safe NFTs that a lot more people will get into. And I believe that, we can't really, predict what mass adoption is going to do, because right now we're at very low numbers. And, this brings me into my next point, which is the Bitcoin ETF that is about to, take place, where the SEC is going to really say whether or not Bitcoin can be used and will be taken as a store of value for some of these companies. And it seems like it's about to get approved, and this will add liquidity that the crypto market has never seen before. So right now, there are a lot of unpredictable aspects in a good way that can bring the whole crypto market as a whole to a whole nother level. And David Yu, he has been holding Bitcoin for years now. And I was even thinking, like, imagine, David Yu was waiting for Bitcoin to go up. They have their investments, they take that out, they put that back into their business and own me. These are things that we don't understand right now that can happen. There are a lot of possibilities, and there are a lot of big investors that can be on here. And David, you already said, look, man, they had people talking to them saying, look, we got $3 billion that we want to invest into NFTs. Maybe it wasn't all going to go to Vivi, but if they're talking to David Yu about that, at least probably like $1 billion or two is going into Vivi. So think about how much money is about to go here. But people aren't doing that right now because the market is still, only regulated by, adding fiat cash to the app. So a lot of people are not going to be making huge amount of trades if they're a small, if you can only put in small amounts at a time. So I believe that, yeah, when it comes to what Ethereum is going to do for the platform, that is going to be major to add so much more liquidity. And right now, I think that $1 OMI is very possible. A lot of people are saying, oh man, OMI will never get to a dollar, but they don't understand that just because OMI reaches $1 doesn't mean that everybody could cash out at once. They already have certain measures in place to make sure that certain people, the price can still be high because of the way that the ecosystem works. So if people are staking their OMI and burning their OMI and doing different things, this only adds so much more value to the token. And over the years, with more people buying land and NFTs and OMI to NFT, we could see the supply of OMI dwindle down, just in the same way that we see the supply of these NFTs will dwindle down in the future. Holding 10 years from now will be so much more, scarce than it is right now. So a lot of people, they might see the value in some of these NFTs to get them now before, it's too late and too many years down the road. So I think that we're going to see a huge shift in OMI and take it to a whole nother level, as well as the whole crypto space in general, because of what's happening, man. And if you like videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, man. Peace.